awesome.
Thanks. I really like the name Gracie Note.
Oh, thanks. Well, as musicians, I'm sure you picked up on the Grace Note and everything, and I really appreciate that. Thank you. And you guys recently announced that you're heading out on a North American tour, and it's starting really soon, and your big kickoff is actually going to be in Toronto at the Mod Club. So what have your experiences been like performing in Canada?
This is Ian.
Cool.
Our Canadian shows have actually been some of our best shows. Our fans there are really enthusiastic, and they come out to see us, and we love playing there. And Toronto's one of our favorite cities, and I don't know, it's just always good vibes whenever we come to Canada. And yeah, it feels very, very welcoming.
That's what we want to hear. That people like coming. You're supporting the new album When the Morning Comes, and it was a privilege to listen to. One of my favorite songs and lyrics comes from "The Future's Right in Front of Me," and it's the lyric, "I spent my life trying to answer the voice inside my head, but all I found were empty questions from a time that I forget." And can you just talk about, because it sounds like a major and a deep moment of clarity.
A lot of this album really is kind of dealing with fear and trusting yourself without thinking, and especially when writing a song. After Say Something and after everything exploded, there were all these pressures and all this outside stuff, and it was affecting the voice in our heads. It was affecting our faith, and we were questioning ourselves, and we spent a lot of time meditating and discussing this, and we took this album as a way to just keep moving forward and to not get caught up in kind of past stuff and really create our lives for us right in front of ourselves. So I think that's what we mean by that song, and the future's right in front of me. And this album, When the Morning Comes, is like our first album in many ways, and we really do feel like a new and evolved band, and we just want to keep pushing forward and not try to recreate something that we've done, but just write the music that we need to write from our heart.
That's incredible. And I wanted to comment, your sound is even fuller, your voices sound more confident and stronger. And is that something that just came from touring and working together longer as a duo? How did that evolve?
Thank you. And thank you for acknowledging that lyric. Not one person has interviewed us and said anything about a lyric
oh, no.
Of any one of our songs. And it's so refreshing to hear. Thank you.
Oh, for sure.
I think with this album, I think it was a very different process in writing and recording this album versus the last album. The last album was like piecemeal. It was sort of like put together based on like what songs we had created, what songs we had recorded over like a period of like 5 years, and we kind of just put them together and called it an album.
Okay.
Versus like this one is like, this is where we are in this moment in time. This is how we sing. This is how we sound. This is who we are right now. And we had like a 3-month period to snapshot that in our writing process, and then a 30-month period to record it. And this is what came out of it. Also for me, this is Ian. I started singing when I was 20 years old when I met Chad. So over the past 10 years that we've been doing this, my voice has changed and continues to change because I'm finding it. We're getting better, and we'd like to believe that we're getting better and that we're more comfortable with ourselves on stage and as artists, and that we're more honest and we're being more vulnerable. And I think that's the goal for us. We just want to be as vulnerable as we possibly can, and with that comes letting go of fear and not being afraid of what your voice wants to do. I also think we had a chance to evolve what me and the duo aspect of mine and Ian's voice together. Because again, on the first album, it was like, okay, you sing this verse, I'll sing the chorus. Great, there it is. But this album, it was like,
intentional.
How can we structure this song? Yeah. And because Ian is stronger at things than I am.
Mm-hmm.
I might be stronger than Ian at other things singing wise. So I don't know. We wanted to explore that a lot more on this album, and then we wrapped up the album with "Where Does the Time Go," which is the only song on the album where we, from start to finish, where we harmonized, which was also a really proud moment for me.
Oh, and I saw that you were even sharing the love, posting to the Grammy winners and congratulating them. And after, like, even Kendrick Lamar performed and won his stuff, you guys were right up there. And so, watching it and everything, did you guys kind of relive it a little bit, or have that I know a little bit about what they're going through, getting called up on the stage and everything. What was that like for you?
Yeah, I think that growing up, and even until last year, the Grammys were like this. It was interesting because the Grammys were like this thing that like was like untouchable that we couldn't ever be a part of, and then all of a sudden we were. And so this year was the first time we ever got to watch it with that perspective, and it seemed different. It seemed like we knew so many people on personal levels who were up there and who were on the carpet. I don't know. We had this like this deeper understanding, and it felt like our peers were there, but it also felt like. Were we really at the Grammys last year? So there's a little bit of that too, but yeah, I mean, I get nervous for people when I see them up on stage, and because I put myself in their shoes, and it's hard. It's hard, you know.
You have so little time to thank so many people and just get your message across that you're grateful. And what does that look like? What is that like looking at the teleprompter? Is it just counting you down? Like what was that moment like?
I don't think there was a countdown. It was just the music started, and you were like, "Oh God! You gotta finish up." it goes by in a second.
Yeah.
I didn't like that they cut off Bruno Mars. I was about to say that.
Yeah. Everybody deserves to say thank you. It was such a great night, and you guys also got to share with the PS22 Chorus again. And work with them. What was that like, singing Oasis with them?
Oh my God, it's a breath of fresh air, and like hearing their harmonies, and it totally lifts the song. And I mean, when I think about Oasis now, I hear them singing it in my head.
Oh.
And I don't know. It's just like Chad and I are always striving to keep our inner child alive. Mm-hmm. And in all of our songs. So when we see these kids connecting with our music, and it just makes us feel younger, and it makes us feel lighter, and their music comes out of their souls.
Yeah.
With a PS22 with no, they're not judging each other. It's actually really beautiful and incredible, and the music teacher there does such a magical job with them.
That's amazing. And I saw, because you did it also last year with Rockstar, and you missed your cue, Chad, because you were so into it and just listening to them.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. I get it. Because you've never heard like these angelic voices like that before. Yeah. I'd never heard that. Also, like the video was like I think Rockstar we just filmed.
Yeah.
And like we were like hearing it for the first time as we were playing it.
Yeah.
With like out of rehearsal, so it was just so spontaneous.
Amazing.
And there are such talented kids there, and they're not afraid to just they're fearless. But really, when they get up there and sing, I was not like that when I was that young at all, not even close.
Is it true that you guys are still working on your musical, or how's that process going?
That is true. We're so we've been working on it for three and a half years, and I keep telling Ian this is the year it's going to go up.
Yep.
And we're getting closer to that.
Awesome.
And in April, we're actually putting on a show in New York City of most of the music from the show.
Oh, cool.
And it's going to be me and Ian performing the songs with our band. So, and it'll be like an intimate setting at a Joe's Pub in New York City at the Public Theater.
Wow. And
we're really excited to share it. We haven't shared any of this music. We've been holding on to it for so long, and it's some of the we're the most proud of this music than anything else we've ever written. We are very very proud of the music. I don't want to say more proud, but yeah.
That's great. That's fantastic. And it's called
it's called Strokes of Genius.
and this is the first venture into theater, or have you guys had previous theater experience in the world, in college or anything?
I mean, not really. I think the thing that ties us together is that we were both really influenced by like Disney movie musicals and
Yep.
and musical theater just growing up. And I think you can hear the influence in our music. So
Yeah.
when I originally met Chad, I wasn't singing and I wanted to write a musical. And when Chad heard me play and hum, he's like, "What are you doing? Like, why aren't you singing?" And then we started writing together. He started managing me as a solo artist. Then we formed a Great Big World, and we kind of lost sight of that musical thing.
Right.
But then out of nowhere, a bunch of producers reached out to us right when we formed the Great Big World and asked us to write this music, and it just kind of fell into our lap, and we had no idea what we were doing, but we're like, we have to say yes, we have to do this.
Yeah.
And the producers and the book writer have kind of held our hands through the process, and we educated ourselves. We saw pretty much every show out there, and we're still figuring it out, but I think we're doing it.
It's
right,
great.
I think so. We're definitely doing it. Whether the whole thing is that we didn't really know what we were doing, and the producers wanted that. So I think we're doing it as well as me and Ian could.
And that's all anyone can ask. You can just be your best and be fearless, and you are definitely doing that. Thank you so much for talking to the Gracie Note and talking to me. Have a great tour, and all the best.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.
You too.
Take it easy.